Do you know that diaper brands are not required to list all of their ingredients? While they are regulated by the Consumer Product Safety Commission, they do not need to disclose all the chemicals they use to the FDA. So after doing my own research on the main popular brands, I decided to switch. But don't worry, today I'm sharing with you 14 of the cleanest and safest options for your little one. Welcome to Simply Better Choices, your trusted guide for smart, research-backed decisions. I'm Stephanie, and today on Simply Better Diapering, I'll show you 5 ways to identify a clean diaper. Plus, I'm ranking 13 non-toxic options to keep your baby dry, happy, and safe. So, to get started, what are we referring to when we talk about a clean diaper brand? In this case, and in this video, I'm referring to brands that are free of harmful or unnecessary chemicals that can hurt your baby. So, are there any chemical-free brands out there? When it comes to disposable diapers, the short answer is no. Chemical processes are just required for a diaper to do its job. Also, do not be fooled by anyone telling you that their diapers are truly fully biodegradable. First, all diapers have to have SAP, a super absorbent polymer that rapidly absorbs and locks away moisture to provide absorbency and leak protection for your baby. While many brands are working on plant-based SAPs to make it more environmentally friendly, it seems that SAP is key to performance. More SAP generally translates to better leak protection. 2. All diapers require a bleaching step to turn wood pulp into a fluffy absorbent core that looks white. There's 2 main processes to achieve this today. One, called ECF, that stands for elemental chlorine free, and the second one called TCF, which stands for totally chlorine free. There's ongoing debate over whether TCF's zero chlorine approach is superior. In fact, many parents choose TCF precisely to guarantee that no chlorinated byproducts are present. However, both ECF and TCF are considered industry safe. You can also choose the top sheet material, which is that portion that touches your baby's private parts directly. In the options that I'll share with you, you'll find different fabrics. The first one is cotton, which derives from the cotton plant, and bamboo, which derives from the bamboo plant, both plastic-free. And then you have 3 other options that, while not plastic-free, are also considered safe in the industry. PLA, which is polylactic acid, has become more popular in recent years. This is a bioplastic that's made from fermented plant sugars. Also, you have your traditional PP and PE, so your polypropylene and polyethylene blends. These are petroleum-derived, so not plastic-free. In recent years, companies have decided to develop a green PE, so a green polyethylene, which is a bio-based PE polymer that derives from sugarcane instead of petroleum. What makes a diaper truly clean is picking diapers that are free of toxic chemicals. So free of parabens, phthalates, fragrances, optical brighteners, latex, lotions, BPA, PVC, alcohol, formaldehyde, you name it. And this is because a newborn skin is significantly thinner and can absorb chemicals up to 5 times faster than an adult. And we want to prevent skin irritation, allergic reactions, and even endocrine disruptions or worse. For extra safety, pick diapers that have certain certifications, because this act as guarantees that your diaper has been independently tested for safety, chemical transparency, and environmental responsibility. So you know they're gentle on your baby and kinder to the planet. In terms of prioritizing the impact on the environment, you can also select diapers that carry the FSC label, the TUV certification, and the USDA bio-based label. And a note on eco-friendliness. You won't find any truly biodegradable disposable diapers. Per FTC rules, no standard diaper can fully revert to its natural form on its own. And finally, the part you're waiting for. Let's move on to the data that we've collected. You can see that only brands using safe materials and clean chemicals made the cut into our selection. What did we look for? Materials in the top sheet, bleaching process, third-party certifications, and real-world performance from customer reviews, plus availability. Customer reviews included an average of scores provided through different sources, including online retailers, websites like Amazon, Target, the brand's own website, Reddit, blogs, and of course my own experience trying some of this on my baby. So you won't find these customer scores out there. I had to compile them from multiple sources and do an estimation. That's a lot of data, I know. That's why I've summarized it in this chart, so you can see the top sheet materials compared. Keep in mind that this is focusing on the top sheet, the part that directly touches your baby's private parts. It doesn't mean that there's other materials and other fabrics that are in the same diaper. So in the case of Kudos, this one is the only one where the top sheet is 100% cotton. You can see there's multiple brands that are made out of bamboo. In terms of PLA, Ecoriginals and Joonya have opted to use it. Your traditional PP and PE are used by Coterie, Bambo, Nature, and Honest. And finally, there's a green PE that's being used by Healthy Baby and By Naty Eco label brand. After evaluating the diaper material, safety of ingredients, certifications, feedback, and availability, my top pick goes to Kudos. It is TCF. Its liner is made of 100% cotton with no harsh plastic touching the baby's skin. It has Ecotech Standard 100, Dermatest, and FSC labels. And it is one of the few on the list that is made in the USA. I need to confess that prior to doing this research, I had never heard about this brand. But I'm really glad I did, because after trying other brands that were great as well, and which I will mention, I've now switched to Kudos. And a fun fact is that in 2021, Kudos was founded by an MIT-trained mom who went on Shark Tank to ask for an investment in exchange for equity in her company, and she managed to get not one, but 2 shark offers. In second place, we have Joonya. These Danish-made diapers are TCF, and the top sheet is made by a combination of green PE and PLA, so polylactic acid. It holds multiple certifications from Nordic Swan Ecolabel, EU Ecolabel, Ecotex, Dermatest, and FSC, making it a very reliable option. It also has very strong reviews across platforms, and it's sold at Walmart, Amazon, and via their own website. Also in second place is Healthy Baby. This is a TCF diaper that carries some of the most prestigious certifications, including the coveted EWG verified and Nordic Swan label. The material in the top sheet is 50% plant-based polyethylene and 50% polypropylene, and its SAP is 60%. Overall, Healthy Baby has very strong reviews. There are just some concerns from people who are buying from the online retailers versus the Healthy Baby website, and they say that the size differs and sometimes the quality can also be different. So it seems best to stick to buying on the Healthy Baby website. Also, some critical feedback on the lack of wetness indicator. However, for Healthy Baby, it's important not to have this or any other pigments because diapers with wetness indicators often rely on pH-sensitive dyes and carrier chemicals, which can irritate the sensitive skin. Number 3 on our list is Ecoriginals. This is a 100% compostable PLA layer, and its backsheet is USA certified organic cotton, which is a big plus. It is Ecotech Standard certified and FSC. Our number 4 pick is Pandy. It has stellar reviews made out of bamboo fiber, TCF, Ecotech certified. However, they do not seem to be in the market any longer. I've reached out to them and they said they were working on a comeback, but that does not seem to have happened yet. And when you go on their website now, it seems to be down. So unfortunately, no Pandy at the moment, but stay tuned. I will let you know if and when they come back. Up next is number 5 is Eco by Naty. Eco by Naty has 2 diaper lines, the Eco and the Bambo. They are both TCF, and the Eco line uses plant-based materials. It is Ecotech Standard 100 certified, and it has very strong reviews, mainly by the European parents. However, for some reason, when I look at the American reviews, they seem to be a bit lower and a little bit more critical, highlighting leakage and sizing problems. In 6th position, we have Bambo Nature. Many people think that this diaper is made out of bamboo. However, it's actually made out of polypropylene in its top sheet. Even though the fabric is polypropylene, it still has the number 6 pick on my list because of all its other clean ingredients and certifications, in addition to having a great record for holding the baby's pee and preventing leakages. I have tested it in my baby, and it has indeed served its purpose for over 12 hours. Eco by Naty Bamboo, as its name suggests, is made out of bamboo. It has Ecotech Standard 100 certification and it's TCF. It is also a clean diaper. However, since it's a newer product line, there's less reviews available. And there's some critical feedback around leakage at night, with some people preferring to use it during the daytime and some highlighting sizing issues. Also 7 in the list is Ecopea. The material in its top sheet is bamboo viscose. It has consistently high ratings across platforms, including online retailers. And the great thing is that there's no discrepancies in the performance when you purchase it through its own website versus an online retailer, in this case, Target. I reached out to them to ask them about certifications because I didn't see many listed on their website. And while they are working on getting some of the certifications that their peers have, they share with me links to safety tests they do via third parties. Number 8 is Coterie. The material in the top sheet is polypropylene. It's also a TCF diaper, and they list all of their ingredients to be clean and mention that their products undergo dual safety testing, chemical compound testing, and clinical HRIPT testing to assess both irritation and the potential for allergic sensitization on the skin. It has great reviews. Customers love that the diaper absorbs up to 4 times faster and keeps the skin up to 3 times drier than leading brands to reduce the likelihood of irritation. And I agree. I don't love that it's made out of PP or polypropylene, but I can put it on my boy overnight and the diaper will absorb 12 plus hours without waking him up. In 8th place as well are Nest diapers. Parents seem to love these diapers, and most of the critical reviews have come from customers who have been frustrated with communication and diapers being out of stock. However, after reaching to their customer service, they've told me that their hold is over and now they're back. So it might be a good time to give them a try. They're also partially compostable. Number 9 in our list is Dyper. This is an ECF diaper where the material is viscose made from bamboo fiber on the top sheet. It is 22% sodium polyacrylate or SAP, and some reviews do mention leakages, but overall, parents pick Dyper because of its environmentally conscious approach. Even though no diaper is truly biodegradable, Dyper does have a program called the Red Diaper Service, where they have a commercial composting facility and they will break down the diaper into nutrient-rich compost in about 14 weeks, instead of it taking centuries in a landfill to decompose. Customers love the idea of Red Diaper being possible, but only available in 20 cities. And finally, in number 10 as well is Honest. It's important to note that Honest used to be TCF, but since the end of 2023, they transitioned to ECF to lower their carbon footprint. They claim that switching to ECF fluff pulp lets them source more responsibly from managed forests in North America, instead of Scandinavia, which is significantly cutting down on transportation emissions. The top sheet material in the inner layer is polyethylene and polypropylene, so PE and PP. It has some mixed reviews on performance, with many people complaining about tabs coming off and leakages. And even on its website, the score is average. They focus a lot on cute designs and additional features that are not necessarily value-added in my opinion. Here you go, the full Simply Better Choices ranking. Even though all of these options are safe on your baby's skin, meaning they're free of toxic and harmful ingredients, they do differ in pulp bleaching process, top sheet material, certifications, and performance, which is why some have ranked higher than others. Also, important to mention that this is the personal selection I've done considering different factors. If you have another opinion, feel free to share it in the comments. Have you tried any of these brands? What was your experience with them? If you want me to review some of other alternatives, send them my way. After seeing the ranking, do you think you'll give any of this a try? At the end of the day, remember this is just a pre-selection to help you have options that can give you peace of mind when it comes to cleanliness and safety in ingredients. But please do whatever feels right for you and your baby. Also, in my next video, I'll be sharing with you how much do these clean diapers cost so you can budget appropriately without breaking your bank. Thank you for watching and remember to subscribe. And if no one's told you yet today, you're doing a great job.